Cool. Well, Brent, excuse me, pardon me. Thanks for coming.
No problem, Kate.
Happy to be here. It's gonna go do my whole Yellowstone spiel again. Happy to be here at Yellowstone,
Yeah.
Rexburg at least. How have you guys liked being close to Yellowstone?
We actually really love it. There's
Okay.
so much to do right here in this area.
Yeah.
Within like a half hour, hour
Seriously.
drive. Like there's just so much to do.
Yeah.
We just love being outside and doing all that stuff too. So.
That's awesome. So you're not worried about the Yellowstone being erupt at all, or?
No, not really.
Okay.
I just hope that if it happens, it's quick.
It's quick and easy, and you're at least here, right?
Yeah, I'm close by. I don't
Yeah.
have to worry about the fallout.
Yeah, it's
right?
like just instant, just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. Good, awesome. So I've been looking, just super glad that you guys reached out to us on the CRM that you guys are looking
Yeah.
into, and I've looked into Monkey Bars. It looks like it's an awesome company. I mean, I have a garage. It's like a storage shed now. My cars don't fit in it,
Yeah.
and it looks like everything that you guys provide does just that. Is that right?
Yeah, so that's kind of the same problem that we saw, especially
Okay.
with like my parents. Like
Right.
my dad is terrible at organizing
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like his garage is just packed.
Like almost
with
like a
everything.
Tetris?
Yeah. And you can't find anything. And so yeah, it sounds like, a lot of people are affected by that. And so
Yeah.
we wanted to create a solution that helped people organize their lives and utilize all of the space that they have in a home. I mean,
Yeah.
not everybody can afford a 10,000 square foot house.
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that the space that you do have is usable.
That makes
That's a lot
sense.
of where we're coming from with that, yeah.
Kind of like, not like a minimalist, but you're able to just organize and make things a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of clutter around. There's not a lot of stuff around. Everything's got its place.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's awesome. So tell me a little bit about like your sales cycle, your sales reps, and just how your sales reps are managing your customers. Because I'm sure you guys are just here in East Idaho, right?
Well, we're actually a nationwide company now.
Yeah.
We did start out here in
Okay.
Idaho, but we're a nationwide company now. We've got
Yeah.
locations all over the place. And so it's really basically our sales reps or our regional reps
Yeah.
take care of a certain area. They go out and based off of customer generated leads through the website or things
Yeah.
like that, they can go out and kind of give a brief demonstration
Right.
on the product and kind of show them, walk through their home and say, hey, we can help you with this, we can do that, we can,
Yeah.
change a lot of things about
Oh, that's cool.
their lifestyle and stuff. So yeah.
And so you said you get a lot of your leads from the website. Are people
Yeah.
filling out a form on the website?
Yeah, so there's
or-
just like a quick 3-question thing: name, phone number, address, then
Oh,
a
okay.
brief description of
What you
what
want.
product they're looking at, or where they're struggling to.
Okay. That's cool. And
organize
so
their lives.
when that's processed through, where is that going, basically, on your end, on the back end?
So it basically just goes to a general email
Okay.
within the company, and then we've got a couple of employees that sit and filter through those
Okay.
and send them out based off of the location.
Okay.
They send it to the different regional managers, and then they distribute it out for the sales reps.
Okay. So as soon as it comes in through that email, you have a couple employees just kind of looking at the emails, just filtering through
Yeah,
the
just part of
emails.
our customer service team. Yeah.
Okay, and they're deciphering what goes where and who goes to what.
Yep.
How much time is that taking?
It takes quite a bit of time. We've really got a goal of having a salesperson contact the customer within
Okay.
24 hours. Like that's our goal.
Gotcha.
But it does eat up a lot of time to go through, so many emails
Right.
a day. And we may even have to hire another person
Wow.
to go through emails because we're getting so many of these requests
Right.
that it does take a lot of time.
Yeah.
But-
And so, like you said, they respond within 24 hours.
Mhm.
That's the plan, right?
That's the plan.
And so, how many hours a day are your people designated to? Is it the full 40 hours a week just to look into the emails?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, a lot, like some of the time they'll answer customer service questions and
Yeah.
stuff like that come in through the website and stuff.
Right.
But a lot of it is just distributing out those leads
Those
to the
leads. That
salesman.
makes
Yeah.
sense. And so, is there something better that they could be doing other than sending out leads?
Yeah, I mean, they could be taking care of customer service issues,
Yeah.
shipping issues, all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
So they could do a lot more than just sending out leads.
Yeah.
And so you said you're wanting to hire another person, so you would have 3 people there.
Potentially, yeah.
And so, how much are they getting paid? Is it hourly or is it a wage?
They get paid hourly.
Okay.
So yeah,
They're
I
getting
mean,
paid hourly.
it's just minimum wage.
So here in
So,
Idaho, it's $7.25.
$7.25, $8 an hour. Yeah.
So
So
like 725 times say 40. That's you're up in the what is that? $600-700
yeah,
a
week.
and then you times that by 3 people for a year, you're looking quite a bit
Yeah.
of money just in sending leads.
Mm-hmm.
Is that useful to you?
It's just
No?
kind of the way that we've gone, and that's one of the reasons why we're looking at, integrating something like
Right.
Salesforce or some of
Yeah.
the others that are out there, HubSpot or whatever.
Right.
Because it is time consuming, and not that we want to get rid of employees and
Yeah,
create
of
less
course not.
jobs,
Of course
but we
not.
want to do, make sure it's efficient.
Yeah, efficient and making sure that your sales reps and the people that are generating those leads are doing something more important, like
Yeah.
shipping and services.
Yeah.
And so would it be useful if, say, the CRM could take those leads from your website, that automatic generation, instead of just sending an email, it would auto-populate, it would be able to, just hypothetically saying, it would send it to the sales rep in that area, and it wouldn't cost you any money.
That would be ideal. I mean, honestly, if we could get it to where somebody filled something out on the website,
Uh-huh.
and based off of the response that they put in the address box or whatever,
Yeah.
for it to go to the closest rep, like that would, because we've got the girls doing that, and then they're sending it to the account manager, and then,
Right.
or the regional manager,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the regional manager has to then decide which one of my reps is closest
Okay.
to that location. And so it just, if we could, pinpoint it down to
Yeah.
the customer input, to the time that could also reduce our time in response
Response,
to the
yeah,
customer,
exactly.
for sure. So I mean,
Yeah.
it does have a lot of benefits.
That's cool.
If we could do that.
And so those leads that you're generating, they're just from people putting lead in. And would it be useful if, say, it would already do, say your sales reps are calling, would it be useful if those calls would save you time by recording those calls and be able to label if that, say, lead was hot or cold?
I hadn't even thought about that, but it's possible.
Okay.
Yeah, if we could kind of rank the
Yeah.
customer based off of, what their potential is to actually purchase, or
Right.
if they're just, based off how quickly or how soon they're willing to
Yeah.
purchase. Yeah, I think that would be pretty useful.
Cool. Okay, I'm done. I feel like those are really good.
I feel like those are really good. Like,
I thought so too. I was like, those are awesome.
Like,
Wow.
let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool.
All right. All right, Kate. I'm
Hey,
Brent.
Brent, thanks for coming. Happy to have you
Thanks
here
for-
over here at just the wrong one. Son of a. Okay. I'm not Dwalt Tools man.
Oh shoot, yeah, that was last week, huh?
Yeah, but I am this one. I am a security service. Smart home. Smart home. So,
Yeah, I know that we talked a little bit over the phone, and it's really nice to come out and see this area and,
Yeah.
and really kind of explore the country a little
Yeah.
bit. Tell me a little bit about this area. Like, it's pretty awesome.
yeah. So here in Rexburg, there's a lot of. I mean, you can see the mountains. You're literally like in a. I'm sure you've seen the movie Ice Age, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Ice Age meltdown?
Yeah.
And the what was it? Crap, it was the vultures talking about how the bowl's gonna fill up.
Yeah.
You're in a bowl here, but they're nice, really pretty mountains. Hopefully they weren't gonna have like a lot of floods.
Yeah.
We'll fill up,
Yeah.
and you're in the bowl.
No, that's awesome.
But you have an escape to everything, anything. Winter to summer to fall. No, you don't really have fall. It's summer to winter.
Summer to winter.
Yeah. Don't really have that. But you have the sand dunes, and I love being at the sand dunes. It sounds like you like the mountains, and you can do a lot of skiing, a lot of hiking.
Yeah.
You got Yellowstone freaking National Park right here.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of
That's
fun
awesome.
stuff to do here.
Yeah, that's awesome. And that's kind of, I would love to live in an area like this.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good place to live.
So, speaking of that, I mean, is home security a big issue here?
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, especially for a Mormon community like this.
Yeah,
a
like
lot
you
of
would
break-ins.
think, with BYU close by or whatever, that it wouldn't be that big of a problem.
I
but
know, but those dang college kids, they're the ones that are always breaking into things. So, yeah.
That's funny. So tell me a little bit about your guys' company. Like, how do you guys go about your sales on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah, that's a good question. And man, that's funny. It's good stuff. Oh man, I have never done this before, but that's so funny to me. So
Making fun of ourselves, probably.
yeah, I think so. You didn't even ask that question. Cool. So, so the sales process. So we have our sales reps that go door to door.
Okay.
And our technicians go behind them basically after they make a sale. They're able to install not software, but the security system.
Okay.
But we have a lot of vans and trucks that we take out, and we have about 200 of those company
Oh,
vehicles.
wow.
But they're about getting to like the 150,000 mile mark. So they're starting to accumulate a lot of problems, and they're breaking
Okay.
down, and just we need something different.
Okay.
And so like it's awesome that Enterprise has a fleet service that we could use, but how would that work in a sense? If that makes sense?
Yeah, so I'm curious, does every employee have, you said 200 vehicles, do
Yeah.
all of your employees have a vehicle? Or?
So not all of them. The sales rep, they rock on like the Jehovah's Witness bus, on the feet. So they do that because they're going the door to door. It'd be kind of dumb if they were to go park and just.
Yeah.
But the technicians, they need it because they're gonna be spread out.
Tools and all that stuff. Okay.
And so we have about 500 employees, but probably 350 are actually gonna need a car.
Gotcha.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
so a little bit more than the current
Yeah.
fleet that you've got now.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you guys have a fleet management system currently, or do you own these vehicles?
That's a good question, huh? So we don't have fleet management service. We actually own these vehicles.
Okay, so that's a huge investment.
Yeah, definitely is.
200 vehicles, you figure if they're vans, the average cost, 25 to 30 grand.
Yeah,
That's a big investment.
it's a lot.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a lot of money.
I mean, granted, like we do rake in about over 200 million a year, so it's not a huge hit, but we can use it as a tax write-off, which isn't horrible,
Yeah.
but still sucky at the same time because
Yeah.
we have to repair all the time.
Yeah, and that, adds to that 30,000 you've already invested in
Yeah,
each
exactly.
one or whatever.
Yeah.
So sounds like you don't have anybody take care of them right now. You just take them to local shops
Yeah,
whenever
and
somebody breaks down.
Breaks down, and let alone when that does break down, you know how a car shop is.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And
There's no
so-
urgency.
Yeah, exactly. There's no urgency. It just they'll get paid to fix it, and that's a huge problem on our end because we can't have our technicians out of jobs because eventually that's going to allow our sales reps. They're not going to get technicians there on time, and the longer the sales rep waits, the technician that's not there, the likelihood of the sale to go down
Oh, okay. So you're actually losing customers
because our technicians.
because of that. So they don't sign a contract
So they sign
until
it.
it's installed, or
But they still have like 48 hours to cancel.
oh, okay.
So they have like a grace period.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you're losing a lot of, aside from the cost of the vehicle
Okay.
getting repaired,
But
you're
what-
losing a lot of revenue too.
Exactly.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So how frequently is this happening? Like how often do the vehicles break down and you guys are losing customers?
Man, so more recently now because they're just getting old. But when we first had them, of course, they wouldn't break down, right?
Yeah.
It's random car, van. It's not supposed to break down. But now it's happening more frequently. We're seeing a lot less, I'd say, drop in sales because of it.
Okay.
A lot more cancellations.
A lot more cancellations and stuff.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, man.
Yeah.
So if you were to be able to resolve the issue of the vehicles breaking down, I mean, what effect would that have on?
Oh, geez, that's an awesome question. So we'd be able to have a lot more sales. I mean, just it would be like starting back from when we first started. Like we'd have all new vehicles. The technicians would be there on time. We didn't ever have to worry about our cars breaking down,
Yeah.
which would increase a lot of sales, and it would drop the cancellations as well.
Yeah. Now you said time.
Yeah.
What's your time frame between the time that the sale's made and the time that the install company is supposed to be
Same
there?
day.
Same day.
Same day.
Oh, so it's vital that those things run.
Exactly.
Okay. That's kind of. So you're looking at 200 different vehicles.
Mhm.
What's your your plan for that? Is it replace all of them at once, or are you gonna try
All
and
at
slowly
once.
do the higher mileage ones?
No,
All
we
at
just
once?
want to get them all at once.
Okay. Are you looking to purchase them again, or just?
No, that's why kind of why we want have you guys here as a fleet. It sounds a little easier to use.
Okay.
Because you guys always have trucks and vehicles on hand, and I'm guessing if one were to break down, you'd be able to replace it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be a problem at all. We've got 24-hour service, so.
Oh, okay.
If one of them breaks down on the job or even just getting home, we
Yeah.
can take care of that as well.
Yeah.
So, shoot, I had a question, it's gone. What would be the benefit of leasing them? Is that something you're looking to do, or is it?
Yeah. So the benefit of leasing to me, honestly, would be able to we'd have it say like a 3 to 4 year contract,
Okay.
and then we would just rack a ton of miles on it if we could. But then after those years, we'd be able to get new vehicles coming through.
Yeah.
So it's just a constant overturn, which is nice. and I don't have to worry about the depreciating asset.
Yep.
You guys do.
Yeah.
And that takes a huge burden off of us.
No, that is huge. So, I mean, if we could get you in some vehicles, have them rotate on a yearly or bi-yearly basis,
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have to worry about it ever again, it sounds like.
Yeah, exactly.
So, cool. Is there anybody else moving forward that we need to involve in the discussion? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a
as
great
far as-
question. And so I would just probably grab our financial advisor with us as well.
Okay.
Just our main accountant. And
Okay.
so just so we can run over numbers, because I would like to do this. And so just having him here, making sure it's a good deal for the both of us.
Perfect.
Would be good.
All right, Kate, let's
Cool.
do that and we'll
Cool.
go from there.
When should we meet?
What's a good time for you?
30 minutes.
Perfect.
Cool.